Okay, I think we're live now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hello to everybody. Say good morning to all of you. And one more day the Lord has blessed us to see, and we certainly bless Him today. Give you an opportunity to come in before we get started. It is the day the Lord has made, and we will rejoice. He is a very present help in the time of trouble. God is faithful. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Mr. Griffin. Good morning, sir. Waiting on my Instagram folk to come on. Hey, Cynthia. Good morning, my little sister, Cynthia Ramsey. Good morning, girl. Love you. That's my little sister, you all. All right, let me get this cleared up here. Okay. There's Cheryl Harris. Good morning, Sir Johnny Beckton. Miss Patsy, good morning. Y'all come on in. Mother No Min is on Instagram this morning. All right, here we go. Andreas Harris. Good morning, Sir Mr. Tate. Andreas and Sean Tate, Katrina Hill. All right, y'all come on in. It's Friday morning here in the city of St. Louis, and it's cold outside, but it's going to get better. Praise the Lord. I don't know about you all, but I'll be glad when winter is over. And I hope it never come back. We know that's not reality. However, we know it's going to pass. It's going to get better. Hey, Tanya. Mr. Howard McKissick. God bless you, my brother McKissick. I hope I got that right. God bless you, brother. Listen, y'all come on in. I'm here to tell you today is going to be riveting. It's going to be life-changing. It really is. It's going to be a time of therapy, a time of awakening, a time of realization. Real talk, man. It's a time for us to, obviously be better at being who we are. And that happens as a result of us looking in the mirror and really looking at where we are, particularly in the area of emotional health. Stevie Johnson, good morning to you. Naisha, you're doing a phenomenal job. Naisha, keeping the vision alive. So let's get started. Again, let me just say to all of you, I pray and hope that you will definitely continue to share and get the word out. The world is in a crisis, you all. Let's be real. It's here. We're here. And there are things that we can do to make our lives better. Okay, so I've done some research this morning because I want to talk about the importance of emotional health. Many of you responded the other day and thanked me for the sharing the articles as well as the commentary in terms of emotional health. And as I've been studying even this morning, it's just some eye-opening, eye-awakening information for me personally, quite frankly. So let's talk about the importance of emotional health and the benefits. Today is going to be talking about the benefits of expressing your emotions. And again, as I talk to you, I'm talking to me too. So when we hear the question, how are you? Our intrinsic, or rather our instinctive response is, I'm fine, in spite of the fact that we may not be fine at all. Our society customs and practice is to mask how we're really feeling and respond with the standard superficial answer. How you doing? And I just responded to an email that was sent from a state organization, and they wanted us to participate and help to fund this initiative, and we said we would. But the guy said in the email, he said, Bishop Scott, dear Bishop Scott, how are you doing? And my response was, I'm doing well. That is a superficial response. We all do it. Let's be real. People say, how are we doing? And most of the time we're not honest. And maybe that's a strong word, but we're not authentic in our response for a number of reasons. However, what if we went against expectation and express what you really feel? What if you were forthright about your emotions and didn't hide them? Well, people would be surprised. They would be surprised. As a matter of fact, showing your vulnerability is one of the surest ways to establish deeper, more intimate relationships. It takes strength. Hear this today. It takes strength and fortitude to do it, and the payoff in terms of better, instant rapport and deeper relationship is definitively there. When we develop, hey, Pastor Mike Joy, God bless you, brother. When we develop the boldness to express ourselves, we're on the road to recovery, you all. That's real talk. We all have masked how we feel, suppress our emotions. Been there, done that, and do it. Psychology today says being in touch with your feelings will make you a better person as well as a better parent or partner. Being true to your emotions can help you. Let me go back. Being true to your emotions can't help but make you feel better about yourself, for you're able to be authentic. When we choose to bury our feelings, it's interesting, you all, we act differently. We may not make ourselves available to others and may withdraw. Been there, done that. Or just not fully engage when we do spend time with other people. We're present, but absent emotionally. We're in the room, in the relationship, but we're absent. Y'all been there, done that, and do it. Absent. Physically in the room, physically in the relationship, because we don't express ourselves. It's something going on here. At other times, we can react inappropriately because our emotions are pulling us in a different direction from where we really want to or need to go for a number of reasons. When you express how you really feel in an appropriate manner, problems get solved, relationship issues get resolved, and life is easier. In addition, you will like your life better because you're not holding on to unhealed or confusing feelings. This is some heavy stuff, man. You know, I'm reading this stuff and I'm thinking, wow, man, some of this is you. Some of this has been you. Because we often, or we don't, sometimes we're not expressing ourselves for a number of reasons. Maybe the environment's not safe. I don't know what the reason is. So how you process and express your emotions can reduce, listen to this, can reduce or increase anxiety. According to researchers at the University of Illinois, their study found that those who suppress their feelings or avoid expressing their feelings had more social anxiety and more anxiety in general than those who reappraise situations and focus on the positive. Another similar study found that suppressing emotions increased stress and led to other physical illnesses such as hypertension and cardiovascular disease. That's deep. Hear me today. So there are some, when you think about it, and this is obviously research, when we suppress how we feel, when children, and I grew up in an era where children did not have dialogue with their parents. They just, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir, no, sir. That was it. Expressing their feelings and emotions was not a part of the equation. Now, I do believe there has to be a cap and a modification of how you express yourself, particularly as it relates to parents, with children expressing themselves to parents. I don't believe that you should be disrespectful. However, in this generation, you have to give your children an inroads with a level of respect to express themselves. Again, let me emphasize respect, all right? Because as we are reading and studying, we're finding out that when we suppress our emotions, which leads to stress and illnesses, such as hypertension, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease. Can I go deeper? Many people have trouble positively, got that all messed up, positively expressing their emotions. Some people believe they only have two options: to blurt out their feelings and confront someone who they believe made them upset, or repress the feelings. But there are many more ways of expressing our emotions. Again, let me emphasize, some feel as though they got to blurt out, get loud, act, I don't know what word I could just wild, for lack of a better expression. And they think that loud equates to effective communication. It does not. It does not. As a matter of fact, often the louder you are, the less likely you're going to be heard. Hear me today. Often, the louder you are, a person is, that decreases the message that they're trying to convey significantly, because loud does not equate to effective communication. Hello, somebody. I'm just saying. So screaming how you feel don't make you, an effective communicator. It doesn't give validation to your emotions or your feelings. Sometimes, yes, I do believe, sometimes every now and then you might have to raise your voice. That's okay, but don't make it a habit. Listen to me, because what's going on, the person you conveying the message to, if it's a frequency of loud talking, screaming, there's a great potential you're not being heard. Your emotions are not going to be validated. That's real talk, right? So three ways to express emotions positively. Number one, journaling. So when you journal or you write down your thoughts and feelings, you write them down, because sometimes, and I learned this in counseling, sometimes you have to write down the way you feel. And sometimes you got to write down what you want to say to the other person. That's real talk. Because when you're journaling and you're writing it down, according to the research, it says journaling is the act of writing down your thoughts and feeling to understand them more clearly. According to the University of Rochester Medical Center, it can reduce stress and help you manage your anxiety. It's all about management. It really is. It's all about managing how you feel. Number two, practice gratitude. Being grateful helps you reduce stress and physical disease. Man, this is all, listen to me, as I'm reading and studying, your physical health, our physical health is connected to our emotions. Being grateful helps reduce stress and physical disease, according to a study completed in 2015. Paul J. Mills, and the lead author, and found that more gratitude was associated with better mood, better sleep, less fatigue, and lower levels of inflammatory biomarkers related to cardiac health. This is good stuff, man. This is good. This is good. Here's the reality. All of us, when we suppress our emotions, hear me today, and we don't express how we feel, it's affecting our health. So you got to have outlets. Got to have hobbies. Go to the gym. Hello, somebody. Do something. Because if you're suppressing this stuff, it's building up and it's affecting your health, my health. Hello, somebody. Number three, talk to someone. When you talk with a friend, a relative, or a therapist openly discussing your feelings can help you put them in perspective. When you experience intense or negative emotions, talking it out often deflates them. Letting it out can diffuse the negativity and allow you to process the situation from a calmer perspective. As I close today, we got to express ourselves, you all. Because in layman's terms, like I said, like this, we're killing ourselves. And because especially men, because we keep it in. We got to be strong. We got to be masculine. We got to be tough. That's a lie. That's what the world says. Men lead the nation in suicide. That's real talk. Men lead the nation in suicide. Murder, suicide, men, because we don't express ourselves as we should. Now, women, let me say this to you respectfully. I say, so when you got a brother who wants to express himself, let him express himself. Let him talk. What I've discovered, and this is a real talk, y'all. You don't have to understand all the time. Folk just want validation, affirmation. Hello, that's real talk. Okay. The psalmist says in Psalm 73:25 says, "Whom have I in heaven but you? I desire you more than anything on earth. My health may fail, and my spirit may grow weak. But God remains the strength of my heart. He is mine forever." The psalmist says, God, you're the one. Where I'm going here is that God is here for us. He's our divine healer. When your health is failing and your spirit get weak and grow weary, remember, God is here for you. He's here for us, right? And I've discovered and know this to be true. You can certainly express yourself to God. But every now and then, you need somebody to talk to. Can I get a witness in the house? All right. So it's a skill set. You have to get, because the reality is that it's affecting your relationships. It's affecting your relationships. The less developed you are emotionally, the less likely you're going to have a healthy relationship. Marrying somebody is not going to fix that. It don't change it. You can marry your dream guy, dream woman. It's not going to fix it. Because what's going to happen, you're going to expect that person to be your everything, and emotionally, that person not equipped themselves because they themselves got some issues. That's why you got to work on becoming whole. You got to work on developing emotional health. And that comes through being real with yourself. Real talk, man. Be real with yourself and realize, I got to work on this. Got to work on this because I can't keep that stuff being bottled up. It's killing me. It's killing me. It's affecting me. And I said, and I'll say it again, if you don't expect people to fix what you're not willing to confront yourself. That's a word, man. All right, y'all be blessed. Listen, work on yourself. Don't go through life blaming parents and family and friends and your spouse and the society for whatever those issues are, or rather, work on yourself. That's what I do. I work on me every day with God's help, of course. But I take ownership of the decisions I make in life and the consequences. Real talk. God bless you. Listen, get the word out. We need this is what we need. People are under stress. Our children are going to school and they're under stress, you all. We got to teach them this kind of stuff. Not just math and science. We got to teach them how to express themselves. And it should start early in life. When you see little Timmy acting out, you got to deal with that. Because if it's not dealt with, it'll perpetuate. It'll become a thread throughout his entire life. Then he goes to school and he can't function in an environment where he's required to be academic and be emotionally stable, because as a parent, you haven't done your job to prepare him. Hello, somebody. All right. Y'all be blessed. Thank you. Love you. Have a blessed weekend. God bless you. Let's get the word out.